Hello everyone, welcome back and let's get into Valorant instead. We have waited it on. Thank you guys for tuning into that Overwatch stuff. It was great, but this is gonna be better. You guys ready to go? We are gonna be rocking on immediately and it is time to get into Valorant, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Daks and welcome to your community games. And this is the Valorant PH PUGS. On the defense side, let's just fix things up real quick. It is gonna be Eyes Shroud, quickly setting R. Okay! Leave a balance even per second. Yeah, that's like, 3 sites. But let's get into this match. And look at that new loading screen. So many new things! And I can't wait to share with you what Valorant PH is all about. Let's fucking go. Honestly, that match, not gonna lie, it was delayed like 25 minutes because of technical issues, and we said before that those two teams are really close, and they brought it especially on the worst map in the fucking game. It wasn't a bad game, honestly. It was a terrible map, but it was a great game. But right now, we are going to see a different kind of map, and we are going to be looking to bring in more and more of the Valorant PH community. Thanks for the love there, Viminal! And that is going to be it here. What's up for you? Thank you for the sub, my friend. And now it is going to be looking to be Team Apatimtim. Oh shit, I have realized that because we're going straight into this, I have not had dinner yet, so I'll probably get dinner while we're in between games 1 and 2. But of course, we'll be looking to get them as quick as can be, and I usually do go for a slog anyways. Now, the great thing about Valorant is these things actually move now. So it feels like Overwatch where things move and all the like. I can't still see chat, I still can't touch anything in the screen, but at least there's so much out. Holy shit! Oh my god, thanks Vim. Thank you, Vim. Thank you, Vim.
Oh, you hear that?
Oh, bro. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you, dude. CMS, are you casting with me? You wanna cast with me? Let's go for it.
Yeah, let's go, boys.
Yes, let's go,
Thank
dude.
you, Vim,
Okay,
for the
okay.
20
Thank you for the 20 subs. So, Mr. CMS, have you seen before? I'm a hard play-by-play boy, but you can just talk about whatever you can bring to the table. Let's fucking go in the day 1 pugs. We're down since day 1, and I'm gonna be adding the commands real quick here into the stream in just a bit. But for the time being, guys, welcome again to the Valorant PH PUGS. It's a community hosted by the Team AXC+++ and everyone else who has been brought along to this game. It's finally time to get the action. And CMS, take it away. Who's on what team?
For defend, as we can see, there's Shroud, Pavix, Jericho, and Not Coco, AJ. They're running Sova, Cypher, Sage, and the new operator, Reyna and Brim. Yeah. And for attacker side, there's Sage for Tanochi, Viper for Quick, Clem for Jet, and Ice for Cypher, and Brim for Cool. So what do you think for this map?
Okay, first things first, I forgot to change the category. It's now from Overwatch becomes Valorant. And while on Split, it's completely new, ladies and gentlemen. It has... Look at this mid! Isn't it great? Yeah. It is not the clusterfuck that we remember from before. So a while ago, if you came from Overwatch, I was talking about the clusterfuck that is the Paris defense. That was what Split was. But at least this game actually takes care of their maps. And there you go with Shroud. Gonna be backing on now to this on his Sova already. It's gonna be a very aggressive approach here, though, from Quick as well as CLN Gaming. He's gonna be playing that chat. You're gonna be hearing that sub real for a lot because Vim is just so generous there. And I do want to talk about the Reyna, but later on into the game. So it's interesting to see it on the defense. Heaven right now being controlled by AJ. Here comes the peak though, and it's not gonna be CLN looking to lead the charge all the way. I'll read the subs also afterwards, as it's I think Kimco will get rid of AJ. Here we go with the firing squad, Not Coco, as well as the Reyna working together to get that takedown. Absolute chaos right now because everyone's spilling on over. It's Ice though, gonna get caught by the Sauron, hiding from the side, trying to get away from the blind. And in the meantime, Not Coco gonna be hanging on to the corner, but Shroud, it really seems like he's playing to his namesake. Will be a shadow there. Pawix from the high ground, Heaven now controlled, and CMS, what is going on here for the attacking side?
So for me, the blind was the blind of Reyna is kind of OP, to be honest, since you have to look away for that, and it's actually a good, since for me you cannot blind your teammates with that.
Oh yeah, that's
so
really,
it's a good flash for everyone.
And there you go,
for
Not
the
Coco.
team.
Exactly. It's not Coco getting that kill there. Just hold that thought, CMS, and it really is interesting. So the new blind on the Reyna, which is called the Leer. It sounds like a Pokemon move actually.
Yeah,
So with the
true,
Leer,
true.
it's basically it's an Eye of Sauron. It sets up, it looks at you, and it will gas you near sight instead. Now you can shoot it, but it also gives the time to the Reyna. And yes, it's a strong ability, but looking at her kit overall, it just means that she needs a strong ability to allow her to get that first frag. Now, I feel like in terms of numbers, there might be a few tweaks here and there, but for me, Reyna is really such a feast or famine character. I feel like she's gonna be the new Raze that's really good at bob stomping, but in terms of the game, she needs like a double peak to enable her. Because if you don't get that kill for yourself, you will not be able to get those orbs. And that's where you snowball, right? You get your overheal, you get the invisibility or translucence that you're looking for, and with a character like this, I feel like it's really, really good in more uncoordinated setups. But here in the Pugs, it's a little bit in between, and we'll see right now. Shroud gets the headshot onto CLN. Marshall in hand, taking care of mid. Even though it's new, it still is going to be the same old sniper right there.
So for me, actually, Reyna is a heavily dependent fragger. So you need to kill constantly for him to work. Because the steam is actually OP when she casted her ult, she have a steam, then she's overhealing herself.
Thank you.
So that's it.
It's everything. It's
Pretty
literally.
OP, bro.
I think they look at Reyna and they were like, "What can we put? How about everything?" And that was the answer. And PUGS right now gonna be in the front line. Quick though with the right click, will get that kill, and not Coco with the SMG. That Spectre getting the KO there. Only one left gonna be Tanochi. Hiding inside the sewer, has the classic in hand, tries to go for the shot, and AJ will get that final blow. So, pretty expected result there. 2-0 right now for the defense. They got the advantage earlier on. And I do understand your reservations with the Reyna. For me, I don't think she's OP in terms of her kit. Some of her numbers might be tweaking. Maybe the overheal should be around only 25. The invisibility might be a little more obvious in a way. And you know, just how the range perhaps of the orbs. But I really feel like she's going to be an interesting agent to play into. And if you know how to play against her, it makes a difference. Because I'll have a story for you guys later on. But right now, we are going to get our proper full buy round from the attacking side of Team Attacker. Which is a great name, by the way. Makes it simple unless they're on the defense later on. Here we go with Shroud, though. Trying to go for a peek. Goes for the scouts. And the Reyna looking for a potential kill. Pops the Leer in the middle. There is going to be that vision. But Jericho is holding on back.
So Shroud is still using Scout here on mid.
And for the time being, CLN will get that kill there. Here we go, though, with the trip bar. Molly from Nakoko gets the burn onto 2. And that is just going to be a big, big catch there from the Brimstone. For now, though, quite low HP on the Viper as well as the Jet. The Sage of Tanochi doesn't have the heal because of that new cooldown. A lot of different additions to the game. Jericho though, turns around just to die to the hand of Tanochi. And by this point in time, sure the Sage's kit has been neutered. Her shots aren't, but PUGS will be able to get that kill. So there's a lot of changes, guys. Have you read the patch on CMS? What's the biggest change for you in terms of the agents?
For me, for the agents, Sage is pretty much nerfed.
Oh yeah, I mean it's pretty obvious. The 800 on the wall, the duration is shorter, the heal is longer, but you still need the player. I feel like she's still a must pick because of the fact you can heal someone to full.
Yeah,
So
she's still a S tier for me.
Yeah.
I mean, she's pretty balanced right now. You can break the wall easily, and also I want to highlight Phoenix for his E and wall. So
so the numbers are gonna be interesting. Exactly. So if you guys, I'm joined by CMS right now, captain of Team EXE, who participated in the closed beta closeout, and has been you guys came from Apex, right? I keep saying that, but I just want to make sure, like on live, that you guys came from Apex, right?
I came from CS, then I went to Apex.
Yeah.
Then I met Saint, then
the rest is history.
Actually, yeah, the rest is just history.
Yeah, it's great to hear. And CLN, that's beautiful ricochet there from the shock darts. And right now it's not Coco. Gonna be looking for that one. Beautiful crossfire from PUGS as well. And A still is a really big kill zone here on split. If you go into A push without getting mid control, it feels like it's just such a big death zone in so many ways.
It's so hard to push A if you're not coordinated as a team. Because you have to look so many angles when you're pushing short. You have to look from heaven, you need to look from hell. Then you can easily get backstabbed by ramps.
And there you
And
go
you
now.
can also look from Cubby.
Oh, big kill
Side,
from, I
so
think. Like, Ko is doing so
far.
much, and oh my god, these kills are going so quickly. We're trying to see if anyone's gonna transition, but apparently the frags go from the other side. In the end, though, it's just 1-for-1 trades. Tanochi now looking to hold the line. And meantime, it's not Coco onto this high ground, and Kim Kao gonna be coming through the sewers, but Tanochi has to run for it. Get to the site, get the plant on. 4 seconds to get the spike. He doesn't know though, and they think they're on B. What a
They
bait.
think they're in B. Oh.
So I understand why, because Kim Kao came from B side, and the Sage just hiding there, but beautifully done by Tanochi, playing the patient game, and it pays off in dividends, not Coco. Right idea, wrong spot, kind of unfortunate that they leave the site. I would have expected them to split things off on the defense there, and Shroud right now looking on the ground. Kim Kao holding on to A main, little dangerous here, but he expects to come from the ramp, one-on-one potentially from both sides. Here we go with the flick, what a shot there from Shroud! Tanochi though with the counter kill, Aries right now versus the Vandal, firepower versus the one-tap potential, and who will take it? It's Tanochi with more bullets, gets the victory.
She actually blocked herself there
Yeah.
with the wall.
It really is like, hey, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna make sure I get the bullets on. So before we continue on, shoutouts to Vim for the 20 subs and the sub right there. So give sub to Ko, to Strafola, to Narvel Gamma, Fade25, Eman, Mecha K, Maui K, Cyber Bully, Jack, Luna, CRS Cutas, Bags, the Panda user, Jakama, Strong Moon, Mak2, Sacredly, Winter Chill, and Udaza. Thank you for follow there as well for Yojin. And oh yeah, I had a story, but then I took all my time here. So now 3-1, finally the attacking side getting the advantage, but I feel like CMS, it still might not be enough. If they lose this round, they're gonna be in a hole, especially with the big investment with the operator.
Yeah, but we need to watch Glenn for this operator. I'm playing with him, and he's so good with the operator, to be honest.
We'll see if he finds the angle though, because it's gonna be the Cypher looking to find the push there. In the meantime, speaking of the push, it's Palace right now moving on through. Will get caught by the lurk, and there we go with the bullet fire. Eyes will get that takedown. Beautiful patience going in his favor, and now it's time to get that neural theft. AJ though with the kill as well. And there's a quick rotation there from Quick that falls into play. Orbital strike right here, right now, onto the left-hand side. And that spike onto the hands of CLN. Kim Kao though, getting one. In behind, there's the resurrection. Still AJ waiting for the smoke to dissipate. And that's gonna be 1-2 on the board. CLN with the operator. And I can see what you were talking about, but there is the leer. Huge leer there, CMS. And CLN is just looking to hold the angle. Try to get the kill without planting that spike. Eventually, they get the takedown using eyes there. And what do you think about that offense?
For that play, I mean, they're just going in. They're going ham. Just fuck it. I mean,
Yeah, that's
sorry,
no, it's okay. It's a chill stream. Who cares? I curse on my stream, so
go.
it's fine.
Let's speak for them.
Yeah, exactly. That was just so quick. I like the lurk there from Eyes. It was really smart. He knew someone was gonna push into him, got the neural theft, and they were like, oh, okay, we can push this guy. So we are really secure. The resurrection used up though, so that's 2 ultimates there for the attack invested on that round. But on the other side, it's gonna be 4 ultimates very soon, especially if Shroud gets a takedown here. Recon Dart being tossed over. And the Sova going to be backing on now. So 4-1 offense. We'll see if the Viper can actually do anything quick right now. Trying to play to his namesake. Hasn't really been able to get too much though into this game.
So what do you think about Jet Smoke being 7 seconds?
Oh, that's really good. It makes you more of a team player, but it still really is that frag frenzy. I play Jet now with low ping, and I love it, even though I'm not still the best player at getting frags on. But CLN looking to be the best that no one ever was. We'll get that takedown there onto the screen side. Parrots right now, and onto the B back. Kodo with that takedown in response. And here comes the Viper Pit into play. Here comes the Raid of Jericho. Pops the Leer in front. And we'll see if there's going to be enough. It seems like, though, it's an econ round here for the defense. And getting rid of Tanochi is still a good start there. Quick, though, from in behind. Right here, right now. AJ, the only one left. Can we see CLN actually get that kill? Free Sheriff's like, oh, okay, I want that. So that's a pretty good gun. And it's going to be pop goes!
Shot by AJ.
Beautiful shot there. SEAL Team 6 right there. Gets the pop on. Now's the operator. What do you think here, CMS? Can he actually frag this out? No, never mind. The question has been answered. The answer is no. And there you go. So, oh yeah, I had a story I was gonna tell rounds back about Reyna. So, I had 2 experiences playing with Reyna. One, I was with people who are more new to the game, and I already understood her kit where you have to double pick, triple peek. And basically that Reyna destroyed us with almost a 30+ kill bomb. game. And funny enough, that was actually, if you guys know him, it was Iconic who was just fragging out on Ascent. So it was like, okay. So when I played with other people who kind of knew more, came from close beta, I was like, okay guys, we have to double, triple peek the Reyna every time. And that is where the Reyna falls apart. If you know how to counter the Reyna, if you know to shut her down immediately, and if you give the kill to someone else, if you can find a way for someone else to shoot you, rather than Reyna, she's still gonna get U-turned. And that first kill is the stepping stone, but that stepping stone right there, CMS, is just so hard to attain, especially against the best kind of player. So
I agree with your counter to Reyna. For
Yeah.
me, if you're triple picking him, one should focus the Lear,
Yeah.
and then two
Get out of
focus
my way.
Reyna.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It really is. You have to shut her down before she gets the kill. And right here, right now, is CLN looking for the shot there. You can see the white dot. That's really new. It's really cool. We can actually see through things just a little bit, but also keep the vision on in the first place. Resurrection right now, though, from PHUGS. Seems like action going to be coming on all fronts. And by this point in time, CLN holding on to CT. We got the stage as well onto the high ground. No, he's behind, actually. And that is a beautiful shot there. Jericho goes down.
For the servers on SEA, it's kind of bad right now.
Oh, it's actually a reasonably good question. So we'll talk about that after this round, CMS, because that's a good point. As that is CLN with just another kill. Eyes also on the operator. And Twin Snipers there on board the attacking side with a beautiful comeback. Gets 4 in a row. And in terms of the server, I honestly think here on the Pugs would be a lot better. Because if you go to training range, right, you're by yourself, you get an SEA server. If you play in matchmaking, apparently you get Japan servers. But we played a custom game earlier on because I needed to test out the overlays. And we were on an SEA server. So I'm assuming here on Pugs, since we're all from SEA, we're probably going to be onto the SEA server. So it should be around 40 to 80 ping. So see, this is a better experience. That's what I think. So, but yeah, matchmaking might need to fix there. That's completely true. As Smokes,
They need to fix the servers.
yeah, they do. No, still and beautiful starts. Here we go with the Sovado popping that Thunder Fury in behind. Let's get rid of quick. That is just so far away. Shroud really solid there. And not Coco hiding behind the planter. Needs to stay away from the operator. And the Cypher Vice though. Get the lurk in time. Here comes the Reyna right now. Jericho as well. Push coming in. Not Coco. Anticipating. And this A push right now, kind of slow and steady, but they really feel that each other are in their presence. Look at that. Brimstones beside each other.
They're just looking. They're just chilling there, bro.
It's pretty funny actually. The
Out
same
there.
character. But here goes the
Oh,
Lear
he's
already.
out
Jericho trying to make things work. Not Coco. Might go for the peek. Sees the jet. And oh, it's his counterpart behind him. If you ever watched that movie made by whatever, I can't remember the name, but Jericho, beautiful headshot there. Basically the Doppelganger movie. That's pretty much it. Takes the lead there. Tanachi now with the kill again. And that's 2v1. AJ looking to transition into the mid side. Spike has been dropped onto A, but it's pretty safe. But Tanochi has to be very quick. Might wall out Heaven. Doesn't happen. Locked out of Heaven. Not gonna happen. And now it's time for Spike. Yeah, I feel like he's gonna be walled. I think he's gonna be walling near the site, honestly. Maybe the back, maybe away from the Spike itself. And there you go. It's the same kind of wall in behind the A site. Two Cyphers though might meet each other here. But nice. He has Cam, so he knows he's there. Might go for the peek right here, right now. Will AJ be able to anticipate it? Spike Cam giving the location. Bullets come from the side. And Eyes, a quick trigger figure there. Will be able to get that kill. Beautiful attack right now. 5 rounds in a row. They have taken the lead and more.
For me, Split is on attacker side right now. It's not on the defender side. Because you can easily get mid and abuse their minds on where are you going. So you can actually go 3 mid. There's 1 A then 1 B. If you guys go get the ropes, you should probably get A.
I think so too. I completely agree. Mid control is easier now for the attack, so the defense really has to put in work. But in terms of the points itself, A and B transitions, unless they're a perfect rush that isn't anticipated, it's still on the defensive side. So it really goes to show the values of the map makes a difference, as this is an econ round right now for the defender side. They push on forward. Iso holding the line. And that's going to be a good spray there onto Shroud, eventually getting that kill. Needs to be very careful, and I'm really surprised that they didn't push that forward. If it was the Vandal right now, to sacrifice your life for that one. But on the other side, it is going to be the Orbital Strike covering this advance onto B side.
So Sage cannot block mid right now. I mean, he cannot wall it.
It's a little difficult, the angles in there. And oh, CLN. Another shot from below to above. Kim Kao even getting that kill. Classic, no chance against the operator. And overall, another beautiful offense here. What happened here, CMS? How did the attack of team attackers actually get things back in their favor as Powers decides to be the only one left here for team Apatimtim and, well, at least killed that Brimstone along the way. Like, what was
they
the
can
turning
do
point?
here for them to win for defend for me is go to B. There's one heaven, one on site. Then never ever rotate so fast. Then you should place one more from rope so he could rotate to heaven quick. And you should. It's just a default. One B, one heaven, one ropes, one mid.
I understand exactly what you're saying, mates. It really is just the rest is after the mid control. It has been the what do you say, the cornerstone of
it's just a
split.
default. One
Yeah,
B,
exactly.
one heaven. So actually, Sage needs to be mid, to be honest.
Yeah, indeed.
His
But
wall
hey,
is still viable for mid to cover.
kinda in a way. But oh, CLN saving the day there for Kim Kao. This is how mid control works right now. If the attack sees these angles and the defense decides to go for the peak, it is just so easy for them to get those kills. Even though it's the high ground low ground dynamic, it doesn't really matter if the shots are just pretty even in the first place. Defender's advantage doesn't work out whatsoever. Beautiful headshot again though from Strad. He likes that flick a lot. He just able to really get that spray on in the first place. And another headshot right now. 3 taps in a row. 1 shot, 1 kill apparently with the ting. But now it is Shroud versus the world. Can he actually get things done? Goes for the shock dart here, CMS. Here we go with another recon bolt this time. And it's gonna be very delicate right now. Time is ticking, but Shroud is feeling the hot hands. Penetration though with the Phantom, and he's staying onto the rifle side. This might be really close here, CMS, as Shroud baiting things out with the rope, slides on down, but it's not gonna work out. Just the speed there, hurting Shroud, and Kim Kao with 3 as well. That was really smart though. I like the antics, but unfortunately, when he slid off all the way and couldn't stop, that was just he's gonna die there. He's dead. Good try though. Good try, honestly. And
they actually know their weakness. The defender's weakness. The weakness is in B, so they're just abusing it.
seems like it. Especially as soon as they get mid control, they come from the high ground, and the attack has been absolutely on fire. 11 kills each for Kim Kao, as well as CLN. For now, on the other side, not Coco with 9, but he's going to be backing on that immediately from defense. And I feel like this is the more proper defense right now on Split. If you're able to hold on to the vents as well as the heaven side, it is going to be your mid control in a way, but it is so hard right now in terms of numbers. Reinforcements are huge from the attacking side.
Yeah. For mid control, I guess you should have at least 2 operators with the smoke, so you can easily block mid. For example, Omen and Grim, they can alternate their smokes, 30 seconds each smoke. So if the team pushes it, they're on advantage.
Yeah, it might make a difference, but we'll see what the composition of choice as Shroud from the shadows again. It doesn't matter if he got neural thefted there because it is just going to be 2 kills on the operators. And now it's time to go for the advantage. 3 versus 3 right here, right now. Neural theft going to be into play. And here comes the Hunter's Fury, but the Arbor Strike going to be into play. And Shroud, a little too greedy there, didn't cancel that one. Made it in time though. And eventually still did go for the cancel. Waiting for someone to go for the peak right here, right now. Alexo doing the same thing Shroud did earlier on, and we'll have the same fates. Kim Kao with that takedown there. Cypher Cage into play, and this might be the attacking side of the attackers having to hold all the way and be back and more. That is exactly what they do. 2 kills right there at the last moment, and 8-3 right now. Side's gonna be swapped very soon, but this is Team Attackers running away with it from round 4 and beyond.
Yeah, Attackers is doing pretty good. They're running 2 ops, then 1 op is in B, then 1 op is in A. They're just picking, and if they kill someone on site, they're just going to commit it.
Absolutely, it has just been the attacking side. As soon as they have the advantage, they are able to anticipate as well as get in the way of the rotation. It feels like they're like quarterbacks in a way. They're always in the way from any kind of movement, and not Coco though, hiding in the shadows, using that smoke to try and push on forwards. But CLN, this is so quick, and it really is just that ping right now showing up today. some of the best that we can have are just able to do so much because of the operator giving you that speed again. It feels like a little bit of that CS experience, but here and now it's gonna be the Jet going for the Blade Storm. Quick though will go fall down, and CLN gets a quick trade in response.
That's what you're talking to. You need someone to trade as soon as possible for Reina.
Yeah, this before the orbs are actually used. That is exactly the point. And in this instance, CLN now, operator in hand, doesn't care how close you are. Bladestorm even gonna get whipped out, runs on it, doesn't see the Sage though. Howix with the Ares, we've seen him with success before, and there you go! The scope might have been a little too much there. CLN peering through the looking glass, not gonna happen. Engagement right now onto heaven here, CMS, and will the Cypher see this? Will the Cypher see this? He knows. They know they're there. And for now, drop down. Howix getting shot from the side. We'll get backstabbed here. And that is going to be a takedown. 9-3. The attacking side of Team Attacker running away with it. As side's now going to get swapped into the next half.
So AJ actually DC.
Oh no.
Me.
Oh yeah, do we? Oh yeah, that's something I realized. You still can't pause, right? There's still no pause. Yeah, there's still no pause.
Unless we on the cheats.
Yeah, but
they can still abuse it.
Yeah, and also it's only them who can use it, so it's kind of weird still. That's something, you know, if you guys need a tournament setting, I think we need that CS pause. Like the CS pause is really good for games like this, right? That's what I think. It's
I
like,
think we should also add for custom games tactical pause, to be honest, for them to discuss their upcoming strat, what the other team's doing, so you can easily get strats for the team that you're opposing to, because you can easily read the team by just 2 rounds.
Really goes to show that's how it is. But there we have the orbs now being taken again, getting those souls on the ground, and Jericho reloads in front of CLN. Doesn't matter how much you've gotten, and it's just gonna be a takedown there. Fernando Shroud chasing with the classic, looking to push on through, and will this be a knife? Will this be a knife? Hello? Shroud did it again though. He did the flick shot, but I really expected him to knife someone there, but it just didn't happen. For the time being, Eyes is gonna be looking to click at that camera. CLN by mid side, and where is AJ? He is back. He disconnected earlier on. He's the only one left. He's like, "Hi guys, what's happening? Why is everyone dead? Where am I in the world?" It's like one of those movies where you wake up and it was a zombie apocalypse, but you kind of missed through it. So there you go. Everyone's a zombie now. There's a zombie on your lawn.
He's going ropes.
And he's probably gonna go for the ropes. He wants to go for that spike. He knows he needs to get that transition on, and moving through A is a pretty safe bet because it doesn't really lead into the normal angles. And speaking of angles though, we'll see if CLN can get on the way. Shots come. Doesn't get the headshot there. Goes in hand though. One tap will be the difference here. There you go. 10-3 right now. Huge advantage for Team Attacker on this defense. Have they changed anything spectator-wise? So, first thing you see those dots, Mr. Vim, that shows everyone's position. Next, the score isn't bugged anymore, and that's it. that's it. That's it. That's all I got. I've read the patch notes and that's all I've seen. There's still no pause. There's still no auto cam, so you still really have to be on it. But at least the numbers are fixed now, in a way. If someone DCs, never mind, it doesn't happen. Oh, this is another thing. So they're gonna go for the flame strat and pay attention to their ult charges. So now if you commit suicide or you die to your teammate's ability, you don't get ult charge for it. So doing that even more so is heavily punishing. So I don't think it's really good. And look at this, not Coco doesn't even have the money for the full buy. Not the best way to go about things there for Team Apatimtim. And I guess they're just getting punished for... I think like Riot really wants to punish that strategy. What do you think?
No. To be honest, you should always do that when you're close, not when you're 3-10. Because you're just giving a free point to the other team. So it's still a useful strat, to be honest. And the teams cannot get money and orbs. Oh, you can see it.
Yeah, just the old charge there, or the orbs as you say, to get closer and closer to the ultimate, but it still doesn't help out the side that burns themselves, and it really is kind of tit for tat. Sometimes you have to figure out what is more important in a way, and maybe you can go for the shots even more so. But we'll see in the higher tiers of play. That's gonna be interesting to note in the
Yeah,
future.
let's see if they're going to play it though.
Yeah, but you know what's gonna be the play right now? Quick is coming into the sewers and like a snake slithering on in potentially. For the time being though, it's gonna be Tenoshi trying to back on that. We'll get felled there. In the meantime, in behind, it's gonna be Shroud right now trying to make it through. Here comes the Sage, here comes the Reina, and Kim Kao getting kill after kill. CN right now in the face of adversity, and that's gonna be more kills on the board. So apparently the bug that if a person disconnects, the spectators get messed up, it still is there. So, Beta, by the way, guys, as AJ hides in the corner, gets one, can't get the second. The straight transfer just doesn't work there, and it's now 12-3 in favor of Team Attacker. Seems like they are running away with and more here, CMS.
They're just pushing. They know they're not there, so they just flank it already. They're just pushing mid, to be honest.
It's pretty simple for them.
If you're going to stack A, you should need at least one people on mid. Or
Yeah.
you can place him or her or on the market side, so you can see if someone's actually pushing short, be short or be main or and in showers.
Yeah, I completely agree. Having someone in mid makes a whole difference to just prevent the rotation on, and Shroud, it's a beautiful shot there, catches out quick. Using the abilities in front of your opponent's not the best way to go, but now here could be attacking mid-control, but Kim Kao holding the line with the Brimstone. Very effectively done. 3 frags on the board already. He is popping off and popping heads. Will he get our first ace of the session? That's going to be the real question here. He's looking for 2 more. Here we go with CLN. Operator in hand. And Shroud, what a shot again. He's nutty right now, but CLN, better gun, gets the kill, goes for the scope, finishes things off, and Team Attackers. That is GG right there. 13-3 here on Split. Good try from Shroud and Co. I gotta say those first 3 rounds did go in their favor, but as soon as Attacker ran away with it and more, it was just their show.
Yeah, Selen Gaming and Co is popping off. They got 20 frags.
Yeah, like I'm looking at the rounds right now, and it was just the left side doing so much, and then out of nowhere, as soon as the operator was online there for CLN, it was just the tides getting turned, and then on the other half, when the defending side, actually the attacking side now, on that second half of Team Apatimtim had a chance to actually try and get mid control, they kind of gave it up for the first 2, and when the going got tough and they needed to do so, it was just Kim Kao popping off and holding the line to get those 3 kills at the end. So good stuff there, Team Attacker, with a very well-deserved victory. And that was our first game of today's session. And hey, you know, we'll be looking
I'm gonna
to
fix
more.
the second session, then
Yeah.
good luck on casting. I think